It's Cookie Lab.
Hi, and welcome to Cookie Lab. I'm Jill.
And I'm Chris. And Jill, I've made a cookie just for you.
Okay, what do I owe this honor?
Well, I know that you like tasteless, cardboard-like cookies.
Guilty as charged.
No, taste like flavorful, but yet no
Simple
chocolate,
biscuit.
no raisinets,
Shortbread.
no popcorn, like just a biscuit.
I do.
Yeah, you like a biscuit. But this is going to lead to greater things. So this is step one.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Thank you. I have made for you a gluten-free Biscoff cookie.
Like the cookies they give you in the little packet on the airplane.
Exactly. I hope exactly.
I like them. They're crisp.
Yeah,
Buttery.
I
Gingery.
don't like them.
What is the Biscoff cookie flavor?
It's spice.
Spice.
Cinnamon.
A spice cookie.
Cinnamon, ginger, cardamom. Yeah. It's not the flavor that I don't like. I'm just not satisfied by it.
Yeah.
Right?
You need the mix-ins.
I need a mix-in. They call me Dr. Mix-In. I have greater plans for the mild-mannered Biscoff cookie. But I needed a gluten-free one.
So it's going to be the base or a component of a more elaborate cookie, but we want to get it right.
Yes.
Okay, how do we do?
I don't know, but let me tell you a little bit about the history of the Biscoff cookie first.
Please do.
Okay. They have their history rooted in the 17th century, which is what?
1600s?
1600s in Belgium. Apparently, the Belgians have what is called a spiced cookie tradition. So they have had many different spiced cookies. In the general term of speculoos.
Speculoos is a word that I have seen in Trader Joe's. They put it on their cookie butter jars.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That's like the umbrella term.
Right. And in 1901, in a book called Dutch Life in Town and Country by P.M. Hugh, that's the first written reference to the speculoos cookies.
Oh.
And it
went a long time without getting written down.
Well, according to the OED, the Oxford English Dictionary, first they sit round the table, which stands in the middle of the room under the lamp, and partake of tea and speculoos until their own surprises begin to arrive. I don't know what the surprises are.
I can't even.
I've got to read the book. It's like a trailer.
Or like the trailer for the movie that I saw last weekend, which made it look
like a
compelling,
fun
and it was not.
romp.
Yeah.
Well, that's true of this cookie too. It makes it sound compelling, and it's not.
I want to eat it. I bet it's yummy.
I'll put in the show notes where I found the cookie.
Okay, you'll figure that out
internet,
later. Okay.
Yeah. In 1932, the Boone family, B-O-O-N-E, founded...
Like Daniel Boone.
But with an E. Did he have an E?
I don't know, because my phone is a camera right now. I think so.
Founded Lotus Bakeries in Lembeke, Lembeke, Belgium. Jan Boone Sr. created the specific caramelized spice cookie that would become the modern Biscoff cookie.
Thank you, Jan. It is a treat.
So it wasn't until 1932. And Lotus Bakeries was just named because of the peacefulness of the lotus plant, the association of peace with the lotus plant.
Are there lotus plants in Belgium?
I don't necessarily think that there are, but I think people knew of the lotus plant. Like the lotus eaters.
The land of the lotus eaters.
Yeah, was
literary reference.
Greek mythology. The cookie became a year-round staple, not just for holidays. And in the 1980s, individually wrapped Lotus Biscoff cookies were introduced to wider markets, gaining popularity worldwide because of the demand. They were only previously available individually wrapped on airplanes.
That's pretty much what I associate them with.
Yeah, that's the only place that you eat them.
I've never seen a box of them in the store.
I think they do have them.
They must. It's something that, you know,
Yeah, because
I'm not looking for it. I don't see it.
look what I have here for
A
you.
Lotus Biscoff.
A Lotus Biscoff cookie in a multi-pack package from the store.
Just to clarify, Chris didn't make this one with its perfect fluted edges and corporate stamp,
I made this one,
which looks so much more artisanal
which is large
and in charge.
and a little different color, but we'll get to
Yeah,
that.
slightly.
All right. Some people say Biscoff cookies.
Oh, you know what?
They're wrong. They're absolutely wrong. It's not Biscoff.
You know my neighbors whose name is, I call them De Schepper,
Yeah.
and they're Belgian.
And that's the skepper.
And I met another person in town at a party, and they said they were from Belgium, and I said, my neighbors, and he said, oh, De Schepper. So,
Well, it has nothing to do with language.
oh, what is it?
It is a portmanteau.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they literally are wrong, and you know this.
Because it is biscuit and coffee.
Okay, Biscoff.
Biscoff.
Okay.
Yeah. Highlighting the cookie's popularity as a companion to coffee in Europe.
Had no idea. Thank you for sharing.
I'm glad that I'm here. You learned it on Cookie Lab once again.
As always.
Delta Airlines was the first to serve it in the 80s and 90s. There were no Biscoff cookies on airplanes before the 80s. I flew on a plane. I don't remember a cookie.
It was peanuts. That was the first thing I can...
The success of the original biscuit led to the creation of other Biscoff flavored products like ice cream, chocolate, and the spread.
The cookie butter.
The cookie butter.
But how long has that been around?
The cookie butter is fairly recent.
Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah. And that's it. That's the history here. It brings us here to today's cookie.
Okay, so what do you want to say about today's cookie in terms of how it is different or what your process was?
Today's cookie was made using
Dun, da, dun.
Mighty Delicious Flour, our sponsor. We love Mighty Delicious Flour. It is an easy peasy cookie to make. Cold butter, turbinado sugar, and then in a separate bowl I mixed flour and a number of spices. Cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, salt, a little bit of pepper, baking soda. The baking soda isn't so much for a rise as for a little bit of different flavor. Mix the two things together, the butter and the sugar and the dry ingredients, into a dough. And then the fun part was parchment paper. I drew a 10 by 12 square on the parchment paper.
It's not a square if it's 10 by 12.
A rectangle.
Okay.
Yeah. Took another piece of parchment paper and traced that square. And then I marked out every 3 inches and every 1 1/4 inches on the side. So then I turned them upside down so that the graphite was not
Touching the cookie.
anything. And I put the dough in the rectangle, put the other piece of parchment paper on top, and I flattened it, and I rolled it out so that it was the size of that rectangle, and it was then the right depth of dough.
We've never done anything like that.
Never. It was so much fun.
So fun. It sounds really fun.
Refrigerated it for an hour and a half, and then I baked it low and slow at 300 degrees.
So not a lot of spreading because it
for a
was
half an
chilled for
hour.
a long time, and you
Yeah.
baked it at a low temp.
Yeah, I did cut it in using those 3-inch marks and the 1 1/4 inch marks beforehand, and I separated them out a little bit, so it spread just a little. But
For the most part, I mean, they look like nice rectangles.
easy peasy to make, and it worked out nice, and they were pretty much all the same height,
Uniform thickness.
except for the edges. Would you like to taste a cookie?
I would.
What would you like to taste first, the store-bought Lotus Biscoff or the homemade Biscoff?
I think I should do the homemade
All
first.
right, let's try it. Here we go.
Smells right.
Yep,
Texture crisp.
nice and crispy, nice and airy. I don't know if
Yeah.
people can see that.
I would say the flavor is ever so slightly off, but only because, like, are there different brands, or is Lotus the only one? Like, you don't have their
don't know.
proprietary spice blend, I
I
assume.
don't have their proprietary spice blend, but I did do a bunch of research.
But, like, close your eyes and you could be fooled, I think. What do you think?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. It's been too long for you.
It's not easy to find a gluten-free version of this.
No, that's why you had to make it,
They're very similar to making graham crackers at home.
which you have done successfully.
Yeah, not difficult. Clear your palate.
I'm going to try
Cleanse your palate.
the packaged one.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to like it as much.
You think I'll like yours better?
Yeah. I'm not leaving you much of an option. Crunchier. A little more dense.
No, I think for me it's just really like the flavor is like ever so slightly sweeter, maybe.
Yeah.
Impressively close.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is a Jill type of cookie.
Mm-hmm. Chris had like 1/3 of a cookie, and he's like, "I'm good."
I would just have to eat a lot of them to be satisfied. That's all.
Well, I mean, I have no off button for cookies in general.
For cookies in general. Yeah. Okay. How about some Biscoff science?
Yes. Tell me all about it.
It lies in the precise interplay of chemical reactions, ingredient composition, and production techniques that create their distinct caramelized flavor and crunchy texture.
It's like the perfect storm.
It is the perfect storm of cookies. It was invented, as I said, in Belgium in 1932, this particular recipe, and has remained unchanged since then.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
Right.
it.
The flavor really relies not only on the spices, but the science of caramelization and the Maillard reaction.
Well known to Cookie Lab
We
listeners.
love caramelization and the Maillard reaction. There are two browning processes. Caramelization of sugar. The dough includes the turbinado sugar, which caramelizes during baking. And as sugars are heated, they break down, undergo dehydration and polymerization. They form complex molecules like caramelain and caramelen. They're sisters.
The Caramel Sisters.
Which impart the signature buttery, toasted, and sweet notes. Mm-hmm. The Belgians, and this may be where you said it was a little different in the sweetness, they use a Belgian-style caramelized sugar.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Don't know. Never
Would
heard
love
of it.
to know.
Yeah.
Would love it.
And it's so a lot of the recipes call for brown sugar, and so the recipe I used the turbinado sugar, which is kind of brown, but it's
less refined. It's not white.
not as much moisture, so it would be making it crispier. The Maillard reaction is the chemical reaction between amino acids from proteins, and it gives us the nutty toasted flavors and the golden brown color. And the toasty aroma is partly due to compounds like maltol, which is created during the browning process. Now, crispiness and crunchiness, which we really haven't talked about very much.
The science of crispy crunchy.
Several factors. Resting the dough, proteins in the flour to relax.
And is that taking place on the counter at room temperature?
In the refrigerator.
In the fridge, okay.
Yeah, and that prevents the cookies from becoming tough and chewy. We call those
Tuies.
So if you let it sit for much longer, you get a different flavor profile too.
Interesting.
Like the Jacques Torres cookies, where you
sit
let
that
them sit
for
24,
a day
36,
and a half,
48. The precise pressure and thickness. At the factory, the dough is pressed with exactly 40 pounds of pressure to achieve the perfect density for a crisp snap.
So how did you replicate that in your laboratory?
I put it on a scale and pressed down for 40 pounds worth of pressure. I did not.
You did not.
No, I didn't want to bring the dough to my bathroom where my scale is. But
I
for
thought
homemakers,
you trained your Labrador to stand on it.
I did.
With just half his weight.
He's not 80 pounds.
It was just a guess.
For home bakers, what you do is you roll the dough to a thin, uniform 1/4 inch thickness, and that's where that rectangle
Sure.
is very helpful, and that's crucial for the crisp, even bake. The leavening agents, baking soda helps the cookies spread and become crispier, so baking soda has an S in it, it spreads,
Okay.
rather than
Baking powder, which
with
poofs.
puffs. Yes. Aromatic elements, the spice blend. The warm aromatic spice blend further contributes to the Biscoff taste. While the exact proportions are proprietary, as you've said, the standard speculoos mix on which Biscoff is based generally includes cinnamon. There's a lot of cinnamon in it.
How much cinnamon?
4 teaspoons.
It's a lot.
And it doesn't taste like a cinnamon cookie.
No, it tastes like multiple spices.
Nutmeg, cloves, ginger, and cardamom. Those are the keys to the cookie's warm, balanced, crisp, and lovely colored finish.
Well done.
Thank you, but not well enough.
Why?
I cannot leave well enough alone.
You never can.
Because next week, speculoos cookie butter filled cookies.
Are you going to make cookie butter by grinding your cookies or something like that?
Yes.
I cannot wait to see what this is going to be like.
You don't have to.
What do you mean?
I already have done it.
Homemade cookie butter?
Homemade cookie butter.
This is unbelievable, guys. Look at this. The texture, the color.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
Next week on Cookie Jab.
I can't believe you did this. What a treat.
See you next week.
It's Cookie Lab.